Hey guys, welcome back to Casey 3D Sparks. Today we're going to be going over this review of a 3D pen that I received for my birthday. I thought it would be fun to show you guys how it works and just kind of see how cool it is to use and just kind of a little review as well. This pen, I'll also, if you're interested, I'll put the affiliate link in the description below off of Amazon. So if you click on that, I really appreciate any support from that. My only critique so far from this pen after just plugging it in is I do wish the cord was a little bit longer. It's only about a few feet long, so you'll definitely need an extension cable or some sort of outlet right in your workspace if you're going to be using this on a tabletop or something. So you'll also see that it does come with a booklet. It's pretty straightforward. If you read this, you'll probably understand how to use the pen. It's really clear, and it does come with 3 starter filaments as well. It's kind of a purple bronzy color and a silver gray. So when you first plug it in, it says to allow it to heat up. This light turns yellow, and I've had it plugged in for a while now. It definitely doesn't feel hot at all. It does feel a little bit warmer towards the tip though, so it says after a while you'll go ahead and hit the extruder button, and that light will go ahead and turn red. And if we look at our book, once it turns red, we'll wait 30 seconds and it should turn green afterward, and then we can continue the wire feeding. And this is ABS, so I don't have any more filament besides this. If I do like this pen, I'm going to have to buy more filament for it or look up to see if it does allow PLA filament. Okay, but now that our pen is turned green now, I definitely do smell the heat now. There's a distinct smell from it. But I'm going to just start with this purple filament and start loading this in. Oh, it's very fast. Pretty much don't need to hold it. It kind of does it for me. Oh, looks like there's some already starter filament in there. I do have some paper down on top of my desk, so I don't have to worry about anything happening to it. Just something I used on a previous campaign, so it's a nice 1-inch grid for me anyway. So let's try to get this scrap filament out, I guess. Cools pretty quick. That's already hard. So that's pretty cool to know. So I guess you do have to work pretty fast with this. Cool, okay. So I got out the rest of the filament. It's definitely just purple now. So let's start drawing. Cool, it kind of pops off. Like, I don't know if you heard that popping at all. There was some popping for this, so once it is finished popping, it's already cool. So it's very fast. But I'm going to try to hold the filament with my left hand here and pull this out. And I'm just going to try to draw a flower, oops, really quickly, or a blob. It's very fast. So we'll go ahead and try to adjust the speed because it's a little too fast for me since I'm not used to it. Yeah, to adjust the speed, that's what this white button over here is for. So I'm just going to move it towards the middle to make it, see if it'll be a little bit more manageable. It's definitely not sticking to the paper now though. Definitely need to find a balance here. Alright, well that's definitely the saddest little flower I've ever drawn. That speed definitely is more manageable, but dang, this takes some getting used to. But at least I did manage to get it all connected. But I think the other side looks a little better since it's nice and flat. The other side's really bumpy for my taste, for a flower that is. So let's try doing just some more like geometric shapes instead and see how those turn out. All right, well, I tried to do a pyramid, kind of like they show in most of the commercials that you'll see for a 3D pen. I do have some scissors here. I'm going to trim off some of these hairs. It's kind of similar to using a hot glue gun. I use those quite a bit, and you get all these extra hairs from those afterward. I don't know if that's something with the settings or I'm just doing it too slow. I'll have to look that up later, or if you guys know, go ahead and comment in the description. I'd love to know if I'm just doing something wrong or it is just similar to a hot glue gun and it just has these little hairs afterward that kind of need to be trimmed off. But I want to try to add a little bit more to the pyramid, see if there's like something to make it a little bit better. But I notice after every time I stop, it still gives me plenty of extra, like it just keeps feeding. I guess it just leaks out because the nozzle is hot or something. But that's kind of disappointing, just because I feel like I'll get a lot of wasted filament from that. Okay, now it kind of looks more like a little party hat or something, but I like it. It's very, very interesting to work with. I can't really compare it to anything that I've used before. Like I said, I only kind of noticed the familiarity of a hot glue gun, kind of like that's why it keeps kind of dripping out excess, and it does do those little hair pieces that I'll kind of trim off afterward. Other than that, it's pretty fun. I really do like it. I think it'd be cool to mess around with. I definitely think, you know, for just like with anything, practice is key for this. So definitely need to work with it to get any kind of good final products. But overall, this has been a fun experience. And if you guys like working with 3D pens a lot, I would love to see what you guys have made, but also please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'd really just like to hear your feedback, what your opinions are. What do you guys want to see me make next, or do any tutorials or anything? And don't forget, I'll put a link in the description below for this 3D pen if you are interested. It'll be an Amazon affiliate link, so I'll really appreciate any support from that. And I will see you guys next time.